Hi. If you have watched previous lecture, lecture 3, let me just simply summarize before we begin lecture 4. We, as you remember, that we talk about um, uh, purification, your body, you purifying your body and your mind. And I explained to you how you can do that. A lot of people they don't emphasize that, uh, and purification is extremely important for you to meditate and meditation be effective. Otherwise, if you consume alcohol or if you're smoking or if you're abusing your body, or either you're going through a lot of stress in your life, and that will not help you. That is extremely it prevents you, or that can be a barrier for you to experience what meditation is. We're living in a society in which is very fast, and it has a lifestyle in which is very destructive. Uh, the society will is a cultural things that sometimes influence you something really bad, and you just following the crowd. But the reality is, the society that we're living, or a civilization that we are living in, is not moving a right path. It has lost the right path a long, long time ago, thousands of years ago. And when Homo sapien is wandering around, we have uh, we have taken a wrong path, a path in which has been emphasized a language, or a logical language, and basically in this civilization is basic. Their foundation is a language, is a thoughts, is a logic structure, and that really it will not help you if you want to meditate and experience oneness, or awareness, or higher consciousness, or enlightenment, or ecstasies. It will not help you if you follow the society, because we have a society is basic of language, and the language is foundation of all learning, and we will be talking about that later on. But briefly, let me summarize what we have talked about it at the beginning, lecture 2 or 3, purifying yourself before you start meditating. Because a lot of people, they will say, okay, go ahead and meditate, and you'll relax, and your thought will stop. But that will not work, because you have to have a certain stage. You have to go through a certain stage of purification, your body and mind, for you to be a very effective meditation. And the way you do basically is that I told you, is that you have to stop abusing yourself, or either you have to stop living a lifestyle in which is very destructive to yourself, to your body and your mind. But we tend to do that in living in this society, in Western culture. So you purify yourself, the body, basically by exercising and watching what you eat. And exercise is extremely important. And the way you purify your mind is watching your thoughts. Don't give any energy at all. It's just it's the thoughts. They're just wandering around. Basically, if you are the one who's creating your own thoughts, so therefore, if you watch and you don't give energy to them, they don't have you can withdraw from the energy from them, and then basically they will disappear. You reach to the point where your thoughts will stop, but that is a long training of meditation. Basically, that's how you can stop. Once you stop, basically, you will be experience the purity of the energy. You can experience because the thoughts, they're moving with the energy of the consciousness. Once you withdraw the energy, it doesn't have anything to do. So basically, they will open different part of your brain, what they call the third eyes, and then you will be experience you moving in different dimension. That's it's not something that I can explain to you right now. Today, this lecture 4, I will be talking briefly before we run out of time. The language. Language is the key element of preventing you to us to experience the experience of meditation, because the language it moves with the energy. So as long as you're talking, or either talking, communicating, or either you're talking self-talk, always you are using your energy. But once you withdraw your energy, and that's when you feel that you feel the effect of meditation. And let me give you an analogy so you understand what I'm talking about. For example, if you see the ocean has a wave, and there's no difference between the wave and the ocean, because the wave arises from the ocean, and the wave, let's say for example, the wave is your thoughts, and the ocean is your consciousness. So we know the wave arises from the ocean because of the wind. Then it will eventually go back to the ocean. It will splash back to the ocean. So your thoughts, same thing. It arises from the consciousness because your intention, because your desire, because your motivation, whatever it is, your intention creates the reality of the thoughts, and then eventually it will go back to the consciousness. It's the same like a wave on the ocean. So once you watch your thoughts basically is a language, and we know how the language works, and we're thinking through the language, with the language. So basically you need to become aware about your thoughts. Once you become aware of your thoughts, basically it dissipates, or it will stop. But it's you who creating or giving the energy, the thoughts, because the thoughts works with association. One thought leads to another, and leads to another, and as you know it, you're confusing yourself, thinking so many things same time. We're running out of time right now, but next time I will explore more about the language, how the language works, how the language is the barrier to experience the higher consciousness, or your energy, and also I will be talking about the thoughts and the consciousness, and what consciousness is, even though it's hard to describe consciousness in terms of words. It's beyond words and space and time, but yet try my best for you to glimpse in that reality, in that dimension. In the meantime, my dear friend, I hope you will have a wonderful